curl friends, welcome back to my channel, ProudMane. It's your girl Ava, your loyal curl friend, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you my updated henna hair routine that's infused with two of my favorite Ayurvedic ingredients of all times, and that's cloves and fenugreek. This is great for people who have damaged hair, fine hair, brittle hair, low density hair. You can use this mask to treat scalp issues, various scalp issues, dandruff, any irritation, any fungal infections, anything like that. This mask is definitely going to be your go-to. So if you are interested in that, stay tuned. And in the meantime, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a video. Let's get into it. So the first ingredient we're going to be using is fenugreek. It's rich in iron and protein, and it helps with a lot of different scalp issues. So if you have like an itchy scalp or you're dealing with dandruff, fenugreek is really good to combat those issues due to its antifungal and anti-inflammatory properties. And it's also said to thicken your hair, and who doesn't want that? So we're going to start by adding that to our pot. Our next ingredient is cloves. This is rich in a lot of different nutrients like iron, vitamin C, vitamin K, potassium, and those all help to promote hair growth. You can find this in your spice aisle at your local grocery stores. I know a lot of people always ask me, where do you get the cloves? But if you don't go to a South Asian grocery store, you can definitely find these in a regular grocery store. And this helps to reduce hair fall, scalp infection, and any potential hair thinning. So this is a great ingredient to add to your henna hair mask, and you'll see how I do that in a sec. So I'm just going to add that to the fenugreek. So our next ingredient is green tea, and I'm using 2 tea bags, as you can see here. You can use black tea if you prefer, and this is rich in antioxidants and vitamin C, and it helps in reducing DHT, which is that hormone that is responsible for hair loss. And because I'm still going through postpartum shedding, I'm definitely going to add this. Again, you can use black tea, and I'm using organic green tea. Then you want to go ahead and add your piping hot water to this, and you can see it's instantly changing colors. And look how beautiful that already looks. You can see it's already changing colors. That looks so beautiful. And we're gonna let this steep and brew for anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. And once it becomes warm and drops in temperature, we are ready to move on to the next step. So it's around the 40-minute mark. I'm just gonna remove the lid and show you guys what this looks like so far. So this is what it looks like. And all the fenugreek and cloves were settled at the bottom. And you can see the fenugreek has expanded and infused nicely into the water. So that's exactly what we're looking for. So we're just going to move ahead to straining this. I don't know where my strainer is at the moment, so we're just going to have to separate this as best as we can. If you want, do not discard this. You can blend this up, make this into a paste, add some plain Greek yogurt to this, and you can make a separate hair mask with this. And I've removed all the cloves, and this is what we're looking like. This is the hair tonic. You can see that nice rich color, and it smells so amazing, guys. It's so potent and infused nicely. And now we're going to move on to the next step, which is actually making our henna paste. Okay, so now we're going to start making our henna paste. So you'll need henna. And I remember the first henna video that I made, henna hair mask video, you guys were asking what kind of henna I used. And honestly, I don't have a favorite. I'm using 1 cup, by the way, and you'll want to tailor this to the length of your hair. I just basically eyeball it and tailor it to my length. So you might not need as much as me if you have shorter hair. But yeah, you guys always ask me what kind of henna, what brand. And again, I don't have a favorite brand. I just go with Body Art quality henna, pure henna. Yeah, as long as it's body art quality and it has a manufacturer's date on it, expiration date, I tend to go for that type. And henna is really great for fortifying your hair shaft, conditioning the hair, and nourishing the hair. It helps reduces hair fall, and it improves overall follicle health. So if you want to prevent incorrect hair thinning, to deal with any scalp issues that you have as well. It also has antimicrobial and antifungal properties. That is really good for soothing an irritated scalp. So if you have any of those issues, you should definitely do a henna hair mask. So we're going to move on to our next ingredient. And we have amla powder. And amla helps to calm down the reddish tone of henna. So if you're not looking for your henna hair dye to be too red or orange, definitely add amla powder because that's going to tone that down. So I added a fourth cup of amla powder. You can definitely, again, tailor this to your personal needs. There's no strict measurements for this. Amla also helps to combat the loosening effect that henna has. A lot of people have reported that it loosens their curl pattern. I have noticed this myself. So if you want to keep your curls intact and a lot tighter, definitely incorporate amla. It helps to improve the overall quality of your hair as well. It's rich in calcium and it helps to strengthen your hair follicles as a result and reduce hair thinning and just thicken your hair strands, make them stronger. So definitely add that. So we're going to move on to the third ingredient, and we have aloe powder. Now, aloe powder is really going to help add moisture to your henna mix, especially if you're prone to dry hair or you have dry hair. And also henna on its own is really drying. So if you don't add a conditioner to this, definitely add aloe powder because it's going to help to add that moisture, put that back into your hair. It's a great conditioner for the hair as well. It nourishes new growth and it soothes and calm irritated scalp. So everything leads back to scalp care because, like I said, you can't grow healthy hair with trash scalp. So you definitely want to incorporate those ingredients. So I'm just going to give this a nice mix. So then now we're ready to add our hair tonic or hair tea to the henna. And we're going to add it in little by little. And then we're just going to work that in there and mix it until it's like kind of a yogurt-like consistency. So as you can see, we are all done with the mixing, and it has like a cake batter, pancake mix sort of consistency, which is exactly what you want. And this is perfect. It's all done, and we're gonna wrap this and set it aside for 2 to 3 hours so that the dye can release. And if you have leftovers, don't forget to save the hair tonic. You can use it as a leave-in or spritz your hair during the week to add some hydration back to your hair. Okay, so it's been 3 hours. I'm just going to take this off and we'll take a look. You can see this is ready to be used. The dye released. Look at that. Nice, smooth consistency. So this is exactly what you're looking for. I mean, if your henna don't look like this, you did it wrong. I'm just saying. So as you can see, I'm having a little bit of fun with this, but I'm just gonna start applying this to my hair. I always apply to clean hair. And I like to wash my hair before I do this. You don't want to add this to hair that is really dirty or hair that has a lot of oil on it or product buildup, because the henna will not work. And by that I mean it won't be able to penetrate, so I like to add it on clean hair. My hair was pretty damped when I did this. I would recommend applying it to hair that is kind of more drier than this, at least 50% dry. That way the henna sticks onto it more, but I was crunching for time, so I had to just go with it. But it still worked and it still turned out great. You'll see the results at the end. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So after 4 hours, I'm ready to rinse this out of my hair. I'm using warm water because it kind of dried out a little bit, so I need it to loosen up, and the warm water was able to do that. And I basically rinsed my hair out until the water ran clear. And I did not shampoo again. I went straight to deep conditioning my hair and left it on for 30 minutes. And these are my results. Guys, get into the volume on first day hair. Can we take a moment for this fine, low, medium to low density hair? Can we get into the volume real quick? Like, this is unbelievable results, even for me. The coils are intact, my curls are popping, it looks moisturized. I'm so in love with this right now. This is a great pick-me-up for your hair, especially if it's damaged. I used the hair tonic to spritz my hair, to replenish that hydration back to my hair. And I also went in with my Carol's Daughter Cocoa Cream to style my hair. And that's it. Just the two products and I'm looking like a whole snack. It's a whole vibe. So yeah, if you found this video at all helpful or informative, please comment down below, subscribe, and share it with your friends. I'll see you in another one.